remember her name, looking women, right? Well, looking at these goddesses, and they had to fucking be the. How am I supposed to compete with that? You can't. How arrogant are you?
Yo.
I don't see Brad Pitt when he takes his shirt off in a movie and, oh, great, how am I supposed to compete with that? I can't. I am an ugly, bald, orange man. I need to write jokes. I gotta put a lampshade on my head. I know what my role is.
Yeah.
Okay? I should be on the ground gazing up at people better looking than me.
Yo, stupid, bro.
I don't know, ladies. This is supposed to be like an inspirational talk. I don't know if I'm trying to say, you really like. If you get through all the misdirected anger of my childhood.
Yo, Bill.
I'm trying to say, you're smarter than we are. And there's more of you. I don't know.
Lost them.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying to be, I don't know.
The girls. Just...
Trying to be a better person during all of this shit, you know? I am. Do you know I got this new thing, man. I try to help out homeless people. You know? I used to, you know, sometimes I help them out, sometimes I don't. You know, it's like the mood you're in, how much they freak you out, you know? So, this is what I do.
Yo, no bullshit. Cause sometimes, bruh, homeless people gonna catch you off guard. They just come in like a zombie, and you like,
who?
Can I get $1? You like,
wait, who? Who are you talking about?
Homeless people.
Oh, I'm thinking about someone specific.
No, I'm saying like some homeless folks. Like some homeless folks be, you know, super cool. Not saying
I know one particular one that was about my old job, and he was really cool. And he chose to be homeless. He was a professor and all that stuff, so he was pretty smart. But for some reason, he chose to be homeless. He didn't like the government, all the laws and stuff. And,
nah, some people don't.
You know,
some people they be
live
just
off the grid type.
Facts, but it's just some be scary. Some homeless folks be scary. They
Yeah,
be
the ones
up
that be
to you
twitching
like,
and stuff. Like,
hey man, let me get. Or like in Vegas, you go to Fremont. Them homeless people just be beating their meat.
that one street, no, oh, I was not throwing them. Yeah, them crazy. Remember that one street where we was driving?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no, it'd be wild.
I see one girl just walk. She was a normal girl just walking down the street, and I was just like, okay, comfortable. But I would never.
She wasn't normal. She was up to some no good business.
No good.
You know? So, this is what I do. This is how you know, you got to do something because, I don't know, people at the top don't seem to be doing anything. I try to bring all my old clothes down to the tent cities to give it to them. All right? It's a good thing to do, but I got to tell you something. You got to do it during the day. All right? You want to do it during the day. When they're tired from Thunderdome the night before, they're coming down from whatever they're on, realizing there's a nail in their shoulder. You want to get them when they're tired. You don't go at night. No one's going to see you again. You're going to end up on a fucking spit. You're under an overpass. You never know what can happen, okay? I'm just warning you because they don't make homeless people the way they made them when I was a kid. When I was a kid, a homeless guy was a bum. He was a vagrant, somebody down on his luck or whatever, you know, a wino. They didn't have this Shutter Island shit going on that they had out there, like people talking to trees.
That fentanyl.
You're like right here having like eggs Benedict. It's like looking through a porthole over your cabbage.
The T-line, San Francisco.
Yeah. When I was a kid, you could only be crazy outside for about 15 minutes before a van would pull up and two guys in nurses' outfits would just come walking out. Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Put a needle in your arm. Yeah, thanks.
Why don't you do me a favor? Try this shirt on. You're like, okay. So long. Oh, because I'm going to tie your arms behind your back because you're out of your
Oh, my God. Yo, real talk.
I have you out here scaring the shit out of me.
Now, boy, that fentanyl be having them.
Bath salt, all that.
Yo, for real, homeless folks be eating people head.
I don't know where it's worse. I mean, maybe Portland area now, but where in the country it's worse.
Yo, he ain't lying though. Man, he ain't lying, boy. Cause yo, crackhead. That's what I be trying to say, bro. People was just sleeping on crack. That's all it was. Because people was making it seem like the crackheads was bad. Like, yeah, them niggas might have stole the cat off your car. They might have stole the TV. They might have took the lawn gnome. They might have pawned the lawnmower.
What are you talking about? These crackheads?
Just crackheads from the 80s, 90s, 70s.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
they might have done that, you know.
Now?
But now, boy, what? They're
not
gonna
even
eat
thinking
you.
about that. They're thinking about.
They're gonna steal you. They're gonna eat you. They're gonna kidnap you. They're gonna do all that, bro. Not all of them, obviously. That's a blanket statement. But, like, you know what I'm saying. The zombies. The ones that be in Philly. Just
Yeah, freaking.
off that Rihanna, you know? It's crazy.
There'd be some
Hi, you're
cool
on.
ones.
What?
I was just saying there'd be some cool ones. Though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nah.
Kinda
Always.
leveled,
Definitely.
leveled.
Yeah.
You can tell by just how they walk.
Oh, facts. I got mad homeless homies back home. I mean, they ain't the homies, but they the homies, you know? Like, what's up, my Gisolini? You know, here's 5. Pump the gas, homie, you know?
I thought you
Stuff
was
like
gonna say your
that.
friend.
Huh?
I thought you was gonna say your friend.
Nah, not really. But on the cool though,
He's not
homeless people here trash because we
Yeah.
don't even have full service gas stations. If they was smart, they would be at the pump pumping people's gas while it's 197 degrees
The only thing
outside.
they do at the pump is ask for some money.
Facts, because I got $2 for you. You pump the gas every day, every time. You know.
Behind your back because you're out of your fucking mind. That's it. I'm not gonna have you out here scaring the shit out of people.
Yeah.
Get in the fucking van.
Good. Yeah.
And you got in the van, and that was it. They send you to a nut house. That's it. Boom, bam, done.
You're
Nut
done.
house. But the problem was the people at the nut houses started fucking the patients because everybody knows crazy people are great in bed, right? So they're banging away, right?
No, they're
So they
not.
made more
Hey,
crazy.
it happened.
No, they're
You're
not.
groaning history.
No, they're.
All right?
No, they did
You
not.
can shake your heads all you want, all right? But hey,
Look at me.
Right.
Right here.
fuck those people, all right? And they were banging away, doctors with their fucking lab coats flapping in the wind, just banging away until finally, for decades, finally
Stop.
somebody with a heart came walking in like, hey, what the fuck is going on?
You got red.
I
Shut
was
it
saying.
down. And then they just let all these people go. They all came running out like Mike Myers jumping up on station wagons and shit. So that's the thing. You go during the day. And I gotta tell you, when I pull up to one of these tent cities, I always feel good about myself. It's good, man. Helping out a fellow American. I would want them to do that for me. It's fucking ridiculous. People have to live like that. That's what I think when I'm in the car. And then the second I get out and that smell hits me, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Jesus Christ, these people are animals. Right?
Hold on, I'm sorry. I gotta tell this man. Yo. So when not the last shorty, the shorty before that, one of my ex hoe bitches, right? She wanted to be nice because she worked at like a place that made like pastries. Mind you, this is right when this is the first time she ever been in Providence. So like she ain't never seen like, you know, Providence homeless niggas, you know? So yo, she worked at like a cafe and they always threw like all the bagels, the pastries, all that kind of stuff away at the end of the day. So she said, I want to go bring this to the homeless shelter. So I said, okay. We drove out to the homeless shelter in Providence on Crescent Street. And we pulled up. And she looked at me because it was rough. It looked like the street that we were on. You know what I mean? Like mad homeless people, crackheads in the street, all kinds of stuff. She looked at me like, you gonna take that in there? Like I was like, no, nigga,
Drop
this.
it on the curb.
Yeah, like nigga, this yo doing. Like what you mean? She was like, wait, for real? You not gonna bring it out? I was like, no, you wanted to come down? No, what? You wanted to do
I would have
this?
dropped it on the curb and been like,
Hey.
they'll come, they'll smell it. They'll come.
Needless to say, we had bagels for like 2 weeks. Cause she was not getting out, and I wasn't either. Cause I knew what it looked like before I got there. I just couldn't believe she wanted to do that. I do
And that's
because it
trying
was
to be,
nice.
yeah, trying to be nice.
Yeah, but not me, buddy. He ain't gonna take my watch. Yo, man, it's rough though. Like, it's not even like, it's like one of the roughest parts in town. It's kind of raggedy.
Smell hits me. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Jesus Christ, these people are animals,
Yo,
right?
Yeah.
Feeling you probably get if you were on a to the same feeling you probably get if you were on a safari and you're in the Land Rover and you look over and you see like a leopard. You're like, ah, look at that leopard over there, right? Then all of a sudden you go over a bump and you fall out of the fucking Range Rover. You're like, whoa, that's a leopard. Yeah. So I pull up and I'm feeling like, you know, fucking Uncle Sam. And then I get out of the car. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck am I doing? I start walking like this. There's always like some sort of movement going on. Somebody fucking limping across the street or something.
Oh my God.
Why you do that?
And I've never been able to get close enough to talk really to anybody.
Yo.
You know, like they do on the news. You know, like, Jesus, you've been sitting in here, you know, for a couple of months. What is it like to be inside of this tent? I always wondered how many people they had to choke out before they could get that fucking interview. You know, just coming in, blow darts, numbing up everybody else, building a perimeter. So what I do is I get about 30 yards away, and then I start walking like this, and I chicken out. I always chicken out. 30 yards away, I just go, free shirts! I run back to the car. And that's when your brain starts playing tricks on you. Like I'm convinced somebody just came running out of the tent with like a 2x4. Running after me. So what I always do is I always do a lap around my car before I get in it, you know? Because homeless people have horrible lateral movement. You know, from all those years of sleeping on the sidewalk, their hips are just junk, you know, like an NFL running back.
Oh my God.
You gotta slow down like a cruise ship, like go right up and over the horizon.
Oh my God.
So in that time, you go around your car, you get your car, you drive away. You drive away. Your closet's a little more empty. You go out, you can fill it back up again with shit you don't fucking need. You know, that's what you do.
America.
What's that, sir? America, yeah, America. Don't think. Just do what you want to do. Take your dick out.
Take your dick.
I'll tell you, that's what George Washington was talking about. They really need to shut down the internet. They have to shut it. We are clearly too stupid to all be sharing ideas in this giant towny bar that we've created.
The towny
You
bar.
guys are all cheering. You're all on the internet just like me. I was on the internet for 6 hours last night. Trying to figure out what kills a beaver, you know?
Stop.
Yo.
Does a beaver have a natural predator? No. I've actually, you wouldn't know it from all the ignorant shit I've said so far, but I am a changed person, believe it or not. I am. I had an experience earlier this year. This is all true. Now, you don't think so? I just yell bullshit? Are you saying bullshit, sir, because you don't believe me or because you don't want me to leave? Is that what it is? The little angry circle that you're in? Don't be going and getting happy now. Don't be going and getting soft on me. Don't start hugging people and loving yourself and crying when you see something cute. Hang on to it. Lash out at people. Reach for your pistol under the seat. Do it. Do it. No, I took mushrooms back in February.
Where is he at
For
again?
the first time ever.
Colorado.
You know,
Of course, Colorado go crazy for that.
this is the perfect state to tell this story. You guys should literally have, you should have mushrooms on your fucking license plate.
They probably do.
All right, so here's the deal. I never fucked with anything like that. I was always a booze guy. I was a booze guy, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like. All right, relax, everybody. I always get nervous when I get white guys going like, yeah, all right, woo, all right. Build the wall. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'm fucking around. Relax. It's
Can't get
frightening
too
to listen
excited.
to, but that's what being a guy is. You're not allowed to have emotions. So that's all of that shit comes out when you drink. do something dumb so I don't feel stupid. So, yeah, I was always like a booze guy, so like I never fucked with like psychedelics or whatever. So I figured, it was just one of those deals. I was out in the desert, man, and I was like, all right, I got somebody watching my kids. Everything's fine. I'm in my 50s. If I got to do it now, or I'm never gonna do it, right? So this person, who may or may not have been my opening act tonight, goes, all right, man.
Wait, who's his opening act?
Yeah, let us know.
He's a good man. He's a good man.
May or may not have been my.
He says to me, he goes, all right. He goes, okay, just take like, it's always just like, all right. So like, how fucked up do you want to get, all right? And there's always like a square, and it's like, okay, don't eat the whole square. Just like bite one corner, lick the other one, and then rub the other one and let it absorb in your face or whatever.
Stupid.
So I'm like, all right. He goes, how far into it do you want to go? I go, I just want to trip a little bit, nothing crazy. So he goes, fine. So I ate just a little bit. So I get a little nauseous or whatever. At first it feels like I ate some weed, but then all of a sudden, like I notice shit that's not alive looks like it's breathing, right? Like the refrigerator looked like it just did a lap around the house. It's kind of nothing threatening, It's just like, it needed it, TV started getting bigger. It's looking like it's gonna fall on me, all right? And I was doing fine. I was fine. I was like, I know that TV's not getting bigger. And if it is, I don't give a shit. Go ahead. Spill that pixelation all over me. I don't give a fuck. I know I'm tripping. I'm having fun. I'm giggling. I'm laughing at shit. I'm putting things together, right? And everything is fucking great. And all of a sudden, about an hour in, all of a sudden, this profound sense of loneliness and not feeling loved just washed over me. And I was just like, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. This is why I didn't do it.
Yeah,
I knew I had too many demons. I knew I wasn't going to see God and fucking unicorns and slide down.
That's exactly why I don't be trying to do it. Okay? I'm like,
You don't have a bad trip.
Nah, because boy, what? Too many demons. Crazy.
I had too many demons. I knew I wasn't going to see God and fucking unicorns and slide down the rainbow and roll around in the grass. I fucking knew Satan was coming up. There was going to be a guy with a knife and shit. I was just like, all right, go ahead.
Facts.
Drag me into the abyss. Let me see how fucked up I am. And this feeling.
Well, because like Bill's a naturally negative person, and I feel like I'm a naturally negative person, and then my friend told me not to do it because of that. Because he said, if you just kind of like that you probably gonna have a bad trip. And I was like, yeah, well. And what he's describing is exactly why I didn't do it. I've done mushrooms once, but my trip wasn't a trip. Like, I just, like, perspective started getting weird. Like, I would think that the shower curtain was, like, real close and then super far, but then outside of that, that was it. Like, there was nothing else to have, I feel like I didn't eat enough. But
drag me into the abyss. Let me see how fucked up I am. And this feeling, it just enveloped me. And I don't even know how to describe it. It wasn't even a feeling. It just was. It just was.
That's
so
how I be
freaking
feeling
the
off
fuck.
edibles.
I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? I can't get out of it, dude. Like, I could walk 100 fucking million miles. I can't walk out of it. It just was. So I didn't want to, everybody else is like tripping. I don't want to fucking ruin their trip. So I'm just like, all right, dude, I'm just going to go to the bedroom, and oh, look at the refrigerator. Hey. Still a little nauseous. Hell yeah.
All right,
the
they
room and
giggled.
cries.
Wow,
right? Go into the fucking bedroom, and I'm just laying down in the bedroom like, dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? And every time I thought I felt the bottom, it would just further into the bed, further into the bed, further into the bed. So about a half hour later, my wife comes in. She's like, hey, how you doing? Typical guy. Good. I'm doing great. Doing great.
Right.
It's going great. So she's laying next to me. I'm feeling a little nauseous. This is a little bit much for me. And she's just laying down. And I'm just feeling this feeling. Not feeling loved. Profound sense of loneliness. So now I'm just looking at my wife. My brain just starts going like, oh, did I marry the wrong person? Why am I looking at... I know that seems fucked up, but once you're married long enough, even not on mushrooms, you have that thought every fucking 6 weeks. You just do. Something happens.
6
Well,
weeks
you
is
just
crazy.
look at
Every
the side
6
of their
weeks.
head and just do the math and just think, why did I ever talk to you? Why didn't I could have just walked by? I didn't have to say hello. We had no relationship.
We had no.
We were nothing. Why did I ever talk? What would happen if I just never talked to you? Every 6 weeks, you think that's a healthy relationship. That means you still held on to a part of yourself. That even though you love this person, you still want to fucking run around like a Mustang a little bit, right?
Like a Mustang.
So anyways, I'm like, okay. I was like, dude, I was freaking me out even more to think of my wife and be feeling that. So I was like, I need to pull the ripcord. I gotta get out of this. I gotta get out of this fucking, it's like a giant beanbag.
Yo.
I couldn't get out of it, right? So I was like, oh, think about your kids. Think about your kids. Now, my kids, I love my kids. And I know they love me. There is no fucking question. And I start thinking about my kids. And I still felt that feeling. And I was like, all right, what the fuck is this? Bullshit. Because I know that's bullshit. And I just sort of laid there. And I relaxed. And I went, oh, fuck. I know what this is. This is how I felt growing up.
What the hell I felt.
Yeah. This is what the 70s and 80s were like. Both your parents worked. You got a set of keys to the house when you were 3. Ah, get outside. Get the fuck out of my face, right? It was
Like in
fucking
the
up.
90s
Yeah, I
too,
grew up
bro.
in a very, angry time. Like you were afraid of your dad, your dad's dad. I talked about this shit before, but I'm still working through it, so just bear with me. You just were fucking, yeah. Like, I love seeing kids nowadays loving their dad. Like, Dad, what's good? Wanna go play, Dad? Let's go ride bikes, Dad! Dad! Yeah, when I was a kid, it was like, Dad! 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 Run! Open a window! Mom, what did you see in that? Fucking lunatic, right? It was absolute fucking lunacy. And not just my house. I love my parents, but it was just the time. Like, everybody was fucking crazy. You were afraid, and people could put their hands on you, and other people's dads could hit you, and then you come home, oh, what the fuck did you do? I'll fucking hit you first. Just nuts. Teachers would grab you, dig their nails into your fucking neck. You come home. Well, she wouldn't have done that unless something fucking happened, right? It was all of that shit. Yeah, me and my siblings, we all beat the shit out of each other, And then we all teased the dog, and the dog bit all of us, and we never got rid of the dog. One time the dog bit me in the face. I was fucking with it. It was eating it. I was like, and it just latched onto my
You
face.
had dogs you run up to?
Not like that. We tried to have a dog, but that's why, because it bit me in the face. And then my mom tied it up to the tree outside, and it ran away.
There you go. Free delivery, I'm all for it. I support it. If the dog ain't right.
It was a little Yorkie, too.
Yeah.
It wasn't even...
Gone, little nigga. You know what I'm saying? Go find the next kid and tell him you found a puppy. Cause
I hope he made it somewhere safe. Snickers was his name.
Snickers?
Yeah,
he bit you. I don't care if he got safe
on my
home or
eyelid
not.
right here.
It's crazy. I'll bite your eyelid.
Like that. And it just latched onto my face. I was like, my dad had to stitch me up and everything. We still didn't get rid of the dog, Ah, he's a good dog. He had a moment. Jesus Christ. Well, Jesus Christ, you shouldn't have put your goddamn face down there near the fucking dog there, right? Ah, he's a good dog. He had a moment. Jesus Christ. Well, Jesus Christ, you shouldn't have put your goddamn face down there near the dog there, right? Yeah. So that's all it was. It was like, it was weird. We were like the Brady Bunch meets Lord of the Flies. Like on it was great. It was a station wagon full of fucking, Norman Rockwell. We went to church. We got Dunkin' Donuts. That was about the so, I don't know. So anyway, we all ended up, my dad was one of these people, like, he said whatever the fuck was on his mind. You know what I mean? Yeah, like that haircut women get when they get to a certain age. They got a couple of kids. They just get it cut a little shorter because they don't want to deal with it. They put that little Hillary Clinton flip in it or something, right? They get it all shaved up the fucking back. First time you bend them over, you feel like you're fucking your friend Eric, right? So you lie and you tell him, oh, that's good.
You gotta grip her head.
That's great. I always wanted to fuck Geraldine Ferraro. Oh my God, it's amazing.
You gotta grip her head. You know? That's all.
My dad didn't care. I remember we picked my mother up. She got in the car. He just goes, "Oh, Christ, it looks like shit! Jesus Christ, what the f*** did they do to you?
Stop.
Oh, for Christ's sake, you look like a fucking man!" My mom was sitting there, and we're in the back seat like, "All right, this is what a functional relationship looks like." Woo!
Yo.
Yeah.
Bill.
So, because of all that, we all ended up getting like physical ailments from being in the fight or flight mode our whole lives. Everything. Gym teachers were scary, collecting on your paper. Everybody was scary, fucking everything. Dude, I remember one time my dad told a priest he didn't deserve to wear the collar.
Damn.
Oh my God.
I don't know how it happened. They were
foul.
discussing the altar boy schedule. And I don't know, he wanted to put me on a different mask, and my dad started getting his leg on. I'll tell you, you don't wear the fucking collar. The guy's jaw was on the ground. And then the best part, next week we go to mass.
Yo.
They haven't spoken in a week, and my dad just comes walking in like, "Hey, how you doing? What's going on?" Nothing happened. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. So
Man.
anyway, we all ended up
That's how
getting
guys
these physical
be.
ailments.
That was me. I told you, the dude at church was messing with me. I threw the rock at boy head. And it just, Jesus, whatever, Sky Poppy. I'm talking Seth to that rock because it just right when it was about to hit his head, it said, and somehow hit a window that was like this big that my mother was walking through the hallway and witnessed the whole thing of. Luckily, the glass was double pane, so it only broke one side. My mom was like, "You could have killed him." And I was like, I was trying. Yo, he was messing with me, bro. And I was like a kid. I wasn't a psychopath. Like, he was an older kid. No. He was like a junior in high school, and I was in like the 5th grade, and he kept messing with me, and I was defenseless, but big. I was like 225. I was like 6 foot 225 in the
Abusing your
in the
weight
6th
like
grade.
that because you was sitting there doing that to me.
Nah, cause that boy was trying to bully me, and I had to let him know that this rock was gonna bully him. You know what I'm saying? Needless to say, he left me alone after that. He said, "Oh yeah, nah, he a little."
You know, crazy.
I had a witness.
You doing?
I
What's
did.
going on? Like nothing happened.
No, other people. The homies.
Yeah. So anyway, we all end up getting these physical ailments. Like one of my siblings has stomach
Definitely
problems.
went back like
Another
nothing
one has
happened.
just this pain that won't go away in his back. I remember I had like alopecia in like the 3rd grade. 3rd grade, I literally had like clumps of hair falling out like I was working on Wall Street. Then I was just sitting there like, did I pick
Oh
up all the
my
toys?
God.
Did I do the dishes? He's gonna find something. He always finds something.
Yeah.
What do I do? I gotta kill him. I should kill him.
You can't do
When he's
that.
sleeping at night, I'll take an extension cord, I'll wrap it around, put my fucking foot on his back.
Yo.
Billy seems to lack the focus in class that he needs. He's not working up to his ability, right? Yeah, so anyway, so I took these fucking mushrooms, right? And I realized that I have been carrying that shit around and being like, all right, well, that's why I drank the way I did. That's why I've trashed women the way I did. All the fucking shit, I knew every fucking thing I did, good and bad, in that moment. It's like, all right, so now I got to get sober, and I got to fucking work my way through this shit. Because, my wife's, I don't know if you guys noticed, I have a bit of a temper.
Just a little bit.
No, not you, Bill, yeah.